Hi everybody, my name is Gary McLean and I'm your outdoor program specialist here at the Girl Scouts of Eastern Washington in Northern Idaho. And today we're going to cover some knots and lashings. And so I've brought a couple of my daughters in with me today to help show some of those knots and how to tie them. So I'm going to take a second and introduce them and have them tie a square knot and a bowline right now, and then we'll work on some other knots here in just a second, but I'll show you. This is my daughters, Ellison, my 9-year-old Brownie, and Sophia, my 13-year-old cadet, and they are going to show us a couple of knots today. All right, Ellie, I want you to hold it so everybody can see. And what hand is the yellow one in?
In your right, and the green one is in your left.
Okay.
So you put the yellow over the green, and then you put the you put the yellow under the green, and then you pull, and then the yellow one is in your left hand now, and the green is in your right. So you put the yellow one over again, and then you put it under the green again, and then you pull, and it should look like that.
All right, let me zoom in so we can see what that's supposed to look like. All right, so when you have it like that, you know you got it right. And now I'm going to walk around behind her, and I'm going to videotape over her shoulder, and I'm going to have her do it again. Again, so you see the yellow is in the right, and green is in the left. And the yellow one wraps around, and it goes on top again, and wraps around, and voila. Now pull them really tight, as tight as you can. All right, and this is a knot that's used to tie two lines of similar size together if you don't have enough length on something, which we'll show next week when we're building shelters with some of these knots and lines. Hello everybody, this is my daughter Sophia, who is not wanting to be on camera right now. So say hi.
Hi.
And she's going to show us all how to tie a bowline. I'm going to go around behind her so we can see this a little bit better and do it over her shoulder.
So to start the knot, you're going to pull like kind of in the middle, and you're going to twist it so this goes over, okay? Then you're going to pinch the knot.
Can you show them how that's on top of the line?
It's on top.
Yep.
You pinch it, then you're going to take this end, you're going to put it through so it makes 2 bunny ears. You can make them the same size if you want. I don't think it really matters. Then you're going to take this and go around the tree and back in the hole from the first bunny ear. Then you're going to pull it like that.
So we're looking at the knot here. So you can see that little U shape right there that goes back in, and if you turn it over, there's a little circle with a twist in it there. And to undo this knot, it's really easy. Keep it over the paper. Is you just push on this little end right here. So this is the body of the line over here. You're going to just take this little U shape right here and push it down, and it creates a little bit of slack, and you can just pull it apart right there. And it's all done. Hello everybody, Sophia is back, and she's going to show us the Slipknot this time. And Sophie, will you tell us the parts of the line, which we should have done earlier?
Yes, so over here is the standing end, the body, and the running end.
And the running end is what we're going to be working with.
Okay, so you're going to take the running end, you're going to roll it with your fingers, so it goes this way, right?
Nope, you're going to roll it the other way so it goes underneath. The running end is going to be underneath.
Like that.
That's on top still.
There we go. Okay, then you're going to take, you're going to make another loop so it looks like a smiley face. Okay, push it through, pull this and the end of the running end. You're going to pull it. You can adjust it however big you want, however small you want.
Pull on the standing end to adjust it, yep.
And then to undo it, you just pull the 2 ends. That.
There you go. And we'll show you this knot again and how it's used next week when we're building some shelters. Hi everybody, I am back now, and my daughter Ellie is behind the camera there for me. So I'm going to roll around and we're going to do a clove hitch. show you another friction knot. This is our tree, and you have to imagine this is a tree standing up, but we're going to take our line. So I have my working end, I have the body of my line, and the standing end is down below. I'm going to go around my tree. I'm going to cross over and make an X. I'm going to go back around the tree, and then I'm going to go underneath that so I come back in the middle, and I'm going to pull tight. And that is a friction knot that once cinched in place, it's not coming undone, it's not going anywhere, and should look just like that. So it goes over and then comes back around in the middle. Hi everybody, I'm back now with my daughter Sophia behind the camera, and I'm going to demonstrate how to tie a Taut-Line hitch. And this is also something that we'll be using next week in our shelters that we're going to demonstrate for you and put out on the videos. So right now I'm going to use a pole that's in the building here, but at home you can use a doorknob or you know, the leg of a table or something like that to practice this on. But don't be tying it to anybody, all right? Don't tie each other up. All right, so here I have this pole right here on the building, and I'm just going to take again, I have my running end and I have the body of the line. So I'm going to take the running end around, and this could be your tent stake or something in the ground there, and I'm going to get some space, and I'm going to make a loop right here. So I'm just going to, so I have that loop, I've gone underneath the body of the line, and now I'm just going to wrap it around through that loop twice, going the same direction. And then I'm going to do it again on the outside of that loop, going the same direction. And then I'm going to pull it tight by pulling in the opposite direction of the body of the line and get those things cinched down together. And now I have something tight, but is adjustable. So I can adjust it, or I can slide it out if I need to go that way. And you can see there's 1, 2, 3 loops, right? 2 of them were on the inside here. The third one was on the outside here. And you can see that if I move that standing in or the running in there. But again, there's 2 that go on the inside of the loop and 1 on the outside. And I can pull as hard as I can on that. It's putting all my weight on it and it's not going anywhere. But if I need to create slack, I can push it in. And if I need to tighten it up, I can just pull it out. So it's another adjustable knot that we can use to create tension. All right, everybody, we're back with Ellie again, and she's going to show us a timber hitch.
So you go under the tree, over and under the. Oh, I messed up.
You didn't mess up. You just go under the line again, under the body.
And then you wrap it around 4 times.
That's 3. 4, and then you're going to cinch it down.
And then you're going to pull it.
As tight as you can, right? And the more pressure you put on this, the tighter it's going to get. It's called a friction knot, and you're not going to be able to undo that because all that friction that's on there with those wraps. All right. Good job, Ellie, and thank you for helping us today. And we'll demonstrate this one tomorrow or next week when we are building shelters. Back again with Ellie behind the camera, and we are going to show you a square lash. So I'm going to have her come on up here a little closer so you can see it. She's going to stand right over here. There you go. And I'm going to start out with my bowline again. And if you can imagine, go ahead and step back just a second, Ellie. You can imagine this is a tree, and I'm trying to attach a pole to this tree, okay? So that's my tree, and this is the pole that I'm trying to attach to it, okay? So again, I've got my bowline here. Can you see that, Ellie? Mm-hmm. All right, now I'm going to take that, my running end, I'm going to go around my tree, or my pole, and I'm going to come, so you can see that loop. I got to come tension against that loop, so I want to go back and get some tension around it. I'm going to go down and around the tree, up and around the pole, down and around the tree and around again. I'm going to do this 3 times. I'm going to try and pull it tight as I can while I'm doing this. I'm just going to keep going around. So I'm essentially making a U around that one and a U around the other one. And as you can see, I'm out of line here, so Ellie's going to stay right there for just a second, Ellie. Now I'm going to grab a second piece of line here, and we're going to have to attach a couple. So again, right over left, left over right, and I have my square knot there. I'm going to pull those tight. Okay, I got that tight. And I'll come around here again, and that is 3 lines, 3 lines. There's 3 lines on everything. I'm going to come around here, and now I'm going to start wrapping around the line itself and pulling it tight. Wrap around it and really cinch it down. And wrap around it until I have 3 all the way around. So this is going to be 3 here, but there's still only 2 on this side, so I'm going to go 1 more time. And that's 3 all the way around. So now I'm going to do my clove hitch right over here. So again, there's my X right there. I'm going to come around in the middle. Work around the right side so it's easier for me to work on it here with you. I'm going to come back inside the center there. Tight. And if you feel like you need a little extra, you can always add a little half hitch in there, or an extra one in there. All right, and as you can see, if this is my tree and it's standing up, this is my pole. I can either have this part on the ground, or I can have this also on another tree over there to create a bar, and we can build stuff off of, which we'll try and demonstrate next week as well. All right. Thank you very much, and hopefully we'll see you next week.